What's up everyone and welcome back. This video is going to be a little different because it's not a reaction video. It's just me talking video. How exciting. How exciting. You have to stick with me voluntarily. You don't have to, but you should. It's in your best interest. But yeah, these what am I trying to say? So these type of videos are going to be like update videos. I aim to do like a once a month type of update video, just to, you know, talk about stuff I'm thinking about, planning on doing, and then just like future videos to expect, when to expect them, those type of things, as well as get your feedback. You know, I know with like a lot of other videos I post, the reaction videos, so a lot of people comment about the episodes, the character, stuff going on, all of that. And then there are a good amount of good comments in there that talk about like things beyond that episode. So I feel like these type of videos will be good for that. So like if there's stuff you want to talk about, as in like me checking out in the channel, or like feedback, constructive criticism, or just anything, these type of videos would be the perfect ones to comment under, because not everyone, or probably even a lot of people, are going to watch these videos as much as they do reaction videos, because people only want to see like, I just want to watch the reaction, bro. I don't care what you have to say, which is kind of weird because you do care what they have to say and act for watching the reaction video. But yeah, not a lot of people are going to be engaged watching these as they do the reaction videos. So the people who like actually want to be heard and talk about stuff and all that, come to these videos, comment whatever you want to talk about in the comments, and in that way I'm more likely to getting back to you too about certain stuff, or addressing it, or thinking about it and like adding that into my channel, incorporating it, or whatever. So this will be a community update type thing once a month for YouTube, and I'll make a playlist for it. It'll be like, it'll probably be called community updates. Yeah, so that's kind of the gist of these videos. Yeah, so this is the first one. I'm winging it. I'm just winging it, and we're gonna play by ear. If it turns out good, great. If it doesn't turn out good, room for improvement. And to help with that, I have notes. I have a good amount of stuff written down. Should go by quick, you know. Yeah, should go by quick. So I mean, the first thing, God, I keep hitting my fucking knuckles off of this desk. Anyways, so yeah, the first thing I want to talk about is just 5K subs. I really appreciate you guys for that. It's crazy. That's my first channel ever to come across 5K subs, to grow it, especially like it's been like 2 weeks, like two and a half weeks that we got up to like 5,000 subscribers, which is awesome. It's really cool. Like a lot of channels like take a year or a couple years to like even get to 1K subs. So I'm very appreciative by you guys just being engaging, subscribing, and just being very supportive of the channel. A lot of you, like I do see all of your comments. I can't acknowledge or reply to all of them. I try to, so I constantly skim through, read them over and over again when I'm at work or whatever, and I reply to some when I can, but then, you know, I'm working, so I can only do so much. But really appreciate the engagement, because I see a lot of supportive comments and just nice stuff in there. So I do see it, and I do appreciate you guys. But 5,000 subscribers, that's awesome. I love that. I was surprised of how quick this channel like got there in such a short time. So I'm very thankful for you guys. Really appreciative of that. And with that, I saw an awesome comment, an amazing comment that's talked about doing a Q&A session to, you know, learn more about me, which I think that's a great idea, and I want to do that, but I'm gonna hold off on that until I probably get to 10,000 subscribers. Not to, you know, strategically motivate you guys or anything to subscribe to my channel to help it grow faster, but also to give to give more people chance to come across the channel and ask questions, because I don't think a lot of people would ask questions. I would be surprised, so we'll see. But I'll make that like a celebratory aspect. Like once I reach 10K subs, I'll make a fun video, but incorporating into that the Q&A aspect. So I'll make a post or some type of process for people to shoot me a shitload of questions, and then I'll make a video responding to it, and then I'll post, you know, I'll show the comments and everything as I talk about them, answer them and all that. I think it'll be fun. We'll figure out a way to do it that makes it more engaging and fun. So we'll just have to play by ear until then. But at the rate everything's going with the momentum and all that, that could be in like a month or 2 months, which would be awesome. That'd be crazy. 10,000 subscribers in like 2-month period. Sign me up. I'm good for that. So we'll see. But yeah, I plan on doing that around that time. So great comment, great recommendation. It had a lot of support and feedback to that too. So I was glad to see that, because it showed like, you know, more people were thinking and about that and excited for the idea of that. So it's good to see. All right, so that's some good stuff. And now I have to do a little bit of bad stuff. I have to do a little bit of scolding. It's lecture time now, unfortunately. Not to all of you, not to most of you. I'd say 75% of you, you're great. You're in the clear. But then there's a good portion that some are spoilers and some are just contextual spoilers. Which means just like whatever I'm watching, and then you say some things, I'm like, oh, well, this probably happens based off the context of what you're talking about. So I wanted to address spoiling comments, because I don't like to be a Karen about things or just easily annoyed, and I'm typically not, but people gotta watch what they're commenting, dude. Like episode 7, especially episode 7, because like you gotta remember this too, and I'm not saying it like directly to you, it's you in general, is like when I'm saying I wonder what is this, or what does this mean, it's typically open thoughts. They have to be verbal open thoughts for you guys to know like how, like what I'm thinking about, what I'm wondering about. I'm not specifically asking you, the audience, to answer this question if the answer is going to be presented to me in the future season or the future episodes. So you just fucking spoil stuff for me. not a lot of you, like not most of you, but there's this comments that just answer questions that I openly ask, but I don't want the answers to them, you know? It's like, if the answers are in future episodes, don't even acknowledge what I'm talking about. Like you could be like, oh, like I can't wait for you to see the like what you're talking about. Like you were asking questions about this. I can't wait to see like that and be revealed for you, and so on. Because one of the major spoilers was Blitz looking at his phone of the 2 kids and the woman in it, and I was just like, who's that? And then I was theorizing of who it was, and there's been comments of like, no, actually that's young Blitz, that's his sister, and that's his mom who's dead. And then someone else is like, yeah, something along the lines of Blitz like accidentally catching the circus on fire or something, and like their mom dying from it. I don't know, but there's just like a lot of shit like that in the comments that's just spoiling it for me. Because like I see a lot of good comments that are like, your answer will be in season 2, or like season 2 episode 2. That's perfect. Those are perfect comments. You're not telling me anything, you're not even giving me context, because like honestly, like I wouldn't even want to know that was actually young Blitz, his sister, and his mom in the picture. I wouldn't have wanted to know that in the comments section. If I could come across that information organically, don't tell me. Like if that's gonna be in like season 2, where like they acknowledge that was young Blitz and his sister and his mom, and these series events happen, don't tell me. Like, and I think like even with what's it, Fizzaroli? I gotta get his name down. It's just hard to say, so it's hard to remember. But like why he has robotic limbs, like I think the context of that is during the same event, his legs and arms were probably burnt or injured, which is now why they're robotic. So I think the whole thing was the circus catastrophe that Blitzo accidentally caused, which then killed his mom, or his mom died in. Fizzaroli got severely injured in, and then his sister now hates him because of that, which is why he's now alone and like wants a group of people, but he's constantly like depressed and drinking and shit, and doing the shit he does is because like he lost his whole life before, which I would have no context for if people didn't comment stuff like that. Just to say, like, that's what I'm picking up of what like dark past situation happened for like Blitz, and like him used to have a happy life before, but now he's just miserable. So I just want you guys to think and watch what you say in the comments, because I mean, I don't want to you know, nag on it and talk about it and complain, but it's like, if you're going to comment spoilers, you're going to ruin partial the experience for me, but then you're also robbing the experience from the audience, because people want to go to reaction channels to watch newcomers of series, movies, who never seen it, who know nothing about it. They dive into the world, get absorbed, and take in all the new characters, the information, the plot reveals, the plot twist, like all kinds of crazy shit. You're taking that away from the whole audience by commenting this stuff. So like, you're ruining it for me in a sense, because you're like giving away important information, which sucks, because like, I'm a reaction channel. I try to watch stuff that's new and to provide entertainment aspect that's not over dramatic. I hate over dramatic reaction channels. I feel a great portion of them are fake. So like, I don't know, I like to be really like focused into the story, learn about the characters, the character developments. Like, I really love to be involved in it and not just like say a shit ton of, oh wow, that's crazy, all right, see you in next video. I hate that stuff, because it's not real. It's not real. But like, so spoiling comments and all that, you take that away from me, which sucks, because like, I'm an enthusiast for an entertainment stuff like TV shows, movies, all of that. But besides that, you're taking it away from everyone else, all the other subscribers. So like, think about that. Just think about that. And then like, I don't want to nag about it, and I know I am, but still, it needs to be brought up, I guess, which is crazy, because like, you see it so many times, like tons of people comment stuff like, you're not getting anything out of it. You're not. But like, if I do, like, so this this might be a little over dramatic, but we'll see. If I continue seeing comments that are like potentially big spoilers, I'm just gonna block you. Like, even if you're a subscriber, I don't care, I'll block you, just cause, which I hate saying that because it sounds like so petty and bitter, but I'm trying to avoid spoilers and just, you know, keep it chill. So if you can't keep it chill and everything, I'll fucking block you. Like, don't be like, so like, this is like my warning. So like, first off, if you don't watch this video, you're not really engaged with the channel, you don't care that much, so then that's on you. But then if I start seeing more spoilers about stuff, I'll block you. I would rather lose unsupportive subscribers, which is ironic to say because subscribers are supportive, but there are subscribers who will just comment shit without thinking. I would rather lose those and still to keep the channel like authentic as possible, and like not saying it's not, but like just to not ruin any chance of spoilers or anything, to keep it as best as possible for the audience. So that's my whole rant about that. Just don't spoil, don't comment. Like, if you know like stuff I'm talking about, if that's gonna be addressed in future episodes, don't even acknowledge it. You can acknowledge like, oh, I can't wait for you to see what, like, learn more about Fizzaroli, whatever, learn more about Blitz's past, learn more about Stolas, like shit like that. That's perfect. But like, oh well, the reason Blitz is like that is because of blah 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 blah. I just ruined all of season 2 episode 3 for you, because now you have all that information. So okay, that's it. That's my whole rant for that, and I apologize for doing the rant, but unfortunately it needed to be done because people just don't have brain cells. I don't know. So since we're on the topic of Helluva Boss, I am gonna take a break from Helluva Boss. Not a long break, I'm just taking a week break. That way, just because I don't want to do like all of season 1 done, all of season 2 done, and that way I don't want to like mentally burn out on it as well, which I'm not, but I want to switch it up a bit and have some diversity. So this week going forward, I'm just going to be watching and posting other videos. So I'm going to be doing more of the fan music video stuff for like Has Been Hotel, and those type of things, plus like the ranking videos. I still got to do the ranking videos of ranking all the Has Been Hotel songs, as well as I'm going to do season 1 character rankings for Helluva Boss. And then there's other videos I'm going to watch too and post. So there's the Lackadaisy pilot, which that's about the cats, I think, like the mafia cats, they have Tommy guns and shit, so that looks cool. And we know I like cats, so it's gonna be fitting. And then I'm gonna do Digital Circus pilot, and then one that just came out recently, I think it's called Space King. So I'm gonna check out Space King as well, because that looked cool. And that's a pilot as well. So besides that, I also saw that Brandon Rogers has his own YouTube channel. And excuse me, he has a lot of skit videos and episodes he makes too. So I'm gonna check those out. I don't know when I'll post them, when I'll watch them, but I plan on checking those out, posting some, because Brandon Rogers, him as Blitz, fucking hilarious. But then seeing some scenes of just him, like his human form talking and doing shit, super funny. I did go on his channel and watched one like short, like a minute video of something just to see if it would be down my alley, and it perfectly is. He seems so funny, so I'm excited to watch those videos and post them as well. But besides those, if you guys have recommendations for series, movies, just reaction shit to check out, like for me to react to, comment, you know, let me know in the comments of what I should check out, because this is the perfect perfect video for me to be able to see those comments, take that in, add it to like my fucking list of notes, that right there, and then apply that going forward. Oh yeah, and just another update, this is more a trial and error process for me, but I just want to keep you guys in the loop. So kind of what I plan on doing, because like with my Has Been Hotel video, which did really well, that was a full season reaction video. I didn't do episode by episode. That's because I was behind, because it takes a lot of time to edit and everything. But with Helluva Boss, fortunately, I don't have to edit. I can just post the whole damn thing on there. Unfortunately, I do not get monetized for those, because it goes to Vivzy Pop and all of them, which is good, but it just sucks for me because like I don't get any monetization for any of that. But the plus is I get tons of growth, supporters, and all of that from it. So that's good. So what I plan on doing too is, in general, this is like my process I like to try just to, you know, test performances and everything, is when I do episode by episode videos, I'm also gonna compile them into a season reaction. So basically, I'm gonna make a season 1 reaction video for Helluva Boss as well and post that. So I don't want anyone confused, like, what the hell, you already posted all the episodes, why are you doing this? Just giving you insight for the strategic aspects, because I do feel like really long format, especially season reaction videos, do really well for the algorithm compared to episode by episode. But I'm doing it so for that aspect, just to, you know, test performances and how that works and everything. But also, there will be people who like episode by episode videos, and then there are people who just, they don't want to watch or start until everything's completely done. So the full season reaction videos will be perfect for the audience who just likes to binge it in one go. That's what I said, the same thing twice: binge and then in one go, because binging is doing it in one go. Oh me. Anyways, so that's kind of like my process. Some videos I post, I won't do episode by episode. I'll just do a full season reaction, and then some I'll do both, where it's like if I'm able to keep up with like episode by episode, I'm also gonna repurpose it into a full season reaction. So then that way it gives people context, like, oh, he's watching this series, I won't watch any of his reactions until the full season reaction's out, so then I could just binge it. So just to give you guys more insight on my process, as well as me just, you know, strategically testing out performances, just to see like, well, okay, I already watched episode by episode, but I released this full season reaction. Does it still do well, or is it not doing well? And like that way I could kind of gauge how to handle content and stuff going forward, or just do both in general going forward. But I just want to, you know, keep that transparent with you guys. I do feel there are different audiences. I mean, I myself, I like to watch releases episode by episode, and then my buddy, like for example, he won't watch a series until the whole thing's out, and then he'll just binge it in one go. So I feel that's the same concept for reaction videos. So I'm gonna try that out, see how it goes, and then if it just doesn't go as I expect, I'll just do one way or the other. But yeah, just wanted to, you know, add context to keep everyone on the same page. And then, if no one knows by now, this is my second channel. My first channel is an anime reaction channel. So that was the first one I started on. All on that is just anime related content. It's same as this, but anime. So on there I also do like ranking tier videos and all that, but also reactions to all kinds of different animes. So feel free to check that out. All the links, like I said, will be in the description below in the pinned comment. So you can feel free to check out that channel if you guys like anime at all. So you could dabble with that. Just wanted to share that as well. And then lastly, because I'm running out of stuff to talk about that are on my notes. So lastly, if you guys don't know, I have a Patreon. So just the difference of the Patreon compared to the YouTube. Patreon, you get the full uncut reaction videos, because whoever's watched Has Been Hotel on my YouTube, it's cut and edited a shitload. Patreon, it's the full OG thing that I'm reacting to, and that goes for all my series on there. So the Patreon has all my Alex and TV channel stuff on there, and it also has all my Alex and anime stuff on there. So you could either do one tier for one category, or you could do one tier for both categories, and so on. So if you just want to watch full extra content stuff, it's on the Patreon. And then also I like to, you know, make it more engaging for people. So I have Patreon request tiers. So I have a tier for short video reactions, anything that's under 10 minutes or under, or just around 10 minutes, you know, even if it's 12 minutes, I wouldn't care. But don't you try and test me with like a 15-minute video. But with that's called the Short King tier request. With that tier, you could request me to react to a short video of your choosing, and then I post it on Patreon. If I think it's good, or if I think it'll do well on YouTube, I'll post it on one of my YouTube channels that I think it's most relevant for. But then also besides that, you would get access to all the Alex and TV and anime content on Patreon as well for that tier. And then I have another tier that's you could do movie recommendations. So if there's a movie, or it could be a movie / long video. It doesn't have to be a movie. It could be like a 50-minute video or whatever you want me to check out. You could do that tier request me to check out and react to something, and then I'll post that full reaction to whatever you recommend on Patreon as well. And then with that, you get access to both channels, full video content type stuff. Yeah, so I was just addressing that. It is a little plug, but I don't like to be like a spammy advertiser either. So like, hey, do this, do this, do this. I just want everyone to be like in the loop of everything they could potentially have access to, just to be fully transparent. But you guys don't have to, it's totally fine. Stick on YouTube. And that's really it. That's my whole update video. It's a lot of fucking talking, so I'm kind of glad I'm done with it. But now I have to throw it all together as a video and like edit and post. But that's kind of where I am with everything, and like what to expect in like the next week to 2, which I forgot to mention. When I do start Helluva Boss season 2, it's gonna be just how season 1 was, a straight day by day video reaction. So I'll be doing it next Monday is when season 2 will start back up. So there's 7 episodes, I think, so it'll be Monday to the next Monday of airtime for Helluva Boss season 2. And then I'll be doing, you know, the music reactions to that as well, like Look My Way and all that stuff. So that's it for this video. That's it. I'm getting warm because I've been talking a lot. My pits are a little sweaty. We're getting too much into detail now. But yeah, so that's it for this video. A nice little community update. So if there's stuff you want to talk about, any questions you have for me, any recommendations for like videos or anything for me to check out, anything, comment in the comments below, and yeah, we could talk about it there and kind of build off of that. But again, if you watched all this, really appreciate it. I mean, because this is probably a long ass video and just me ranting forever and just complaining about the spoiling stuff, but that's about it. So hope you guys are doing well. I really appreciate you guys in general, just, you know, being very supportive of the channel, subscribing, commenting, always liking, just engaging positively in general. Yeah, and then even Patreon. I know a lot of you guys are also on Patreon, so I really appreciate the support, regardless if you're on Patreon or not. Doesn't matter, but I would just like the support in general. So again, thank you guys very much, and I look forward to seeing blah blah blah. I look forward to seeing you in future videos. So hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.